Namaste and welcome to Sonali Joshi's Astrojyoti Healing. In this video, we are going to see conjunction of Jupiter and Rahu in the nakshatra of Ashwini. In the first part of video, I'm going to explain what does this conjunction mean. In the second part, we're going to see about what is the remedy for this conjunction. And in the last part, we're going to see how it is going to affect certain professions. To those of you who are new to astrology, Rahu is about all the magic, illusion, modern technologies. It is about foreign cultures. It is about mixing. Rahu is also about our present, and it is about our paternal ancestors. Jupiter is about knowledge, higher wisdom. Jupiter is also about the kids, and it is the karaka of all the profits that one can have. The nakshatra of Ashwini is a nakshatra of Ketu. It is in the sign of Aries. When these two planets, Jupiter and Rahu, are conjunct in the nakshatra of Ashwini, a person can get a continuous thinking, passion, or just focus about what they want to be. Because Aries is a sign about self, the physical body, your image in the society. So the people will have awareness about what will make them famous, how they can be noticed in the society. They'll try to find out various ways to heal themselves, rejuvenate themselves. And Jupiter usually multiplies, so it is going to multiply what Rahu denotes. Depending on your natal horoscope, if Rahu is placed in the 11th house, then Rahu is anyway natural lord of the 11th house. So you will be always thinking about how I can get profit. If it is in the first house, this Jupiter-Rahu conjunction will think about how I can profit through my own image. In the second house, Jupiter-Rahu conjunction will try to find out various foods, what kind of voice you can use, what songs you can use, or what kind of family lineage connection you can use to make profits. In the third house, it will show how can you come up with different writings, how can you change the awareness about your subconscious mind, what are the teams that are going to help you in gain more profit. Are you going to work with your siblings well? Are your step siblings going to help you to find the solution? This is how the thought process of this conjunction in the third house will work. In the fourth house, Jupiter and Rahu will think about establishing shelters, borders, security in a way that is top of the line. It may have some fears in the mind, but Rahu and Jupiter will work together in the fourth house on an emotional plane for a person to give them highest profits, whatever is best from that outcome. Rahu denotes all the material pleasures, and in fourth house, it will make sure you have pleasures about your land, property, vehicles, or mother. In the fifth house, somebody can adopt a foreign way, foreign language, foreign education, different cultural mixing, or you can choose a degree which is related to chemistry, medicine, or it can be related to some modern language programming. Ashwini deals with usually AI related things, and this is a great placement for someone to have Jupiter and Rahu conjunction, which will deal with the automated processes, processing and manufacturing. You could be somebody who has knowledge about finding vehicles that are driven really fast, maybe like race cars. In the sixth house, Jupiter and Rahu in Ashwini will help you find financial schemes that give you lot of profits. You may find out a way to repay the mortgage in a way that you have to contribute the least. It can also find solution to certain health issue. Jupiter Rahu also gives you understanding about finding new methods, helps you do research, and you will be able to do that in the 6th house because it is a natural house of solving problems. But there is one more caution with this placement, that do not get into anything that is illegal relationship. Jupiter is a natural multiplier and Rahu tends to hide things. So make sure this placement, one has to be careful in the 8th house as well as 6th house not to enter into multiple relationships and stay away from whatever is not legal. In the 7th house, Jupiter and Rahu can indicate, depending on the lordship of these planets, one can get cheated in a business partnership, or one can take different identity and cheat the business partner. In terms of marriages, unless it's the 7th lord involved in this conjunction, you should be careful about whom you marry and whom you choose as your marriage partner, because they can appear to be somebody different than they actually are, because Rahu brings that some element of unknown or something that is not fully visible. In the 8th house, you will find out various schemes to earn money from the partnerships that you have made, and it will be mostly quick gains. So you may come up with certain schemes that will tell people, okay, your money will be multiplied way faster, and depending on the ownership of these two planets, you may end up cheating someone in terms of money matters. So be careful about any money making schemes, fast schemes somebody brings you in this time frame when Jupiter and Rahu both are in the Ashwini nakshatra. Usually this nakshatra ends the darkness and brings the light, but in the 8th house one should be always careful. In the 9th house, Jupiter Rahu conjunction in Ashwini will tell you what type of principles you should implement at your workplace, in your personal life, or what are the methodologies that are foreign enough but still work in terms of managing things at workplace. This is a great combination for somebody who is doing MBA or is working as a manager in a multinational company. In the 10th house, you may have your own business and you may have multiple streams of income, or the way you are organizing your business can have some different way than the traditional methods. Rahu will bring some element of unknown, some non-traditional behavior at your work environment. But this is not a bad placement. You will still earn profits and have good name in the society, provided you follow all the right path and avoid the loopholes. But Rahu will always show you all the paths that are hidden, secret, and not known to many. And with Ashwini, it is something as quick as one can. Jupiter Rahu conjunction in Ashwini in 11th house will show somebody who likes to gain profits at a fast speed. They would always want to be first in whatever they are doing. This is a natural house of bhava, where people will definitely have recognitions, rewards, and this is a good placement to have. In the 12th house, Jupiter Rahu conjunction in Ashwini will show that you are working in a multinational company, or you have your own establishment where you tend to work away from people and have your own work schedule. Now, this is a combination. If has a malefic effect on it, then people will have extra fear. They will try to take the loopholes and they will be caught by the legal services. This also shows somebody can have issues related to business partnerships as well as marriage partnerships if it is a malefic conjunction or malefic aspect on these two planets. So there is certain care one has to take. However, when your Jupiter is conjunct the node, it means it is the karmic relation that you have. So this is something that you have to pay back and you have to go through those experiences. However, Jupiter will give you that awareness, that knowledge, those kind of consultants, advisors, or guru to overcome the darkness and have the right path. Ashwini is a nakshatra of Ketu, which is about ending the darkness and going into morning. So you will find a solution. You will be a solution finder for sure. But this needs some courage. This needs a lot of efforts, and this can need somebody to guide you. And hence, the remedy for this conjunction will be doing chanting mantra of Ganesha, Ganesh Puja. You can also go and watch horses, running horses. Go for a walk, go for a run regularly, because 12th house is a house where Jupiter does well and Ketu also does well naturally. Also, position of Mars in the natal horoscope is very important. But remember, use the Mars not for aggression, but to protect somebody. Do not use Mars to emotionally manipulate somebody. Use it to give emotional support. And once you understand this, dealing with this conjunction will be comparatively easier. This is a conjunction which usually will bring good luck to you. Another remedy is you can go and watch horses literally, or you can have an image or a photo of horse or a video of a horse on your desktop, your mobile wallpaper, and watch it. Horses have a focused mind, and they try to move on with life. Do not get stuck in the past. Do connect with your past. Have established a link with your past and learn from your past experiences. And Jupiter will give you fast learning, chance to learn and move on. Hope by now this position is clear, the remedy is clear. And now let us see what are the professions that will be benefited with this conjunction. Ashwini is a nakshatra of starting something new. So if you have this conjunction in your horoscope, you will be probably first one in your family to start something new. If family is a family of engineers, you will be the first doctor, you could be first artist, you could be somebody working as a physical trainer, or anything that deals with strength, pace, doing something fast, and that is not traditional to your family. This can denote various professions that are related to healing, medicine, Ayurvedic, homeopathy, regular doctors. It can also means you could be a mechanical engineer working in manufacturing plant where vehicles like race cars are manufactured. It also denotes working in a manufacturing facility where you are manufacturing things that are related to self-image or making somebody more powerful. It could be like weight training, it could be gym equipment, it can be personality development classes. But this conjunction is usually more powerful in giving you a lot of professions as an day-to-day basis work, or you could do things on a contract basis. Rahu is not usually satisfied in what Rahu does for a long term. And in Ashwini, people are known to change things faster because it is a nakshatra of Ketu, which doesn't let you attach yourself to that profession. So you may be taking multiple professions at the same time or one after the other. You may change sectors and come back to the first sector again. But there will be some change so that you don't get attached to it. It is Ketu's functioning, and hence it will be evident. I usually see people starting something and they may not be able to complete that whole project, and they move on to the next project, or they are transferred into somewhere else. Regular commute, long commute, working and travels are usually noticed, but people with Ashwini nakshatras will always have income, job and movement. So this is a good nakshatra in terms of earning money and profits, and this conjunction in Ashwini will definitely give you that chance to earn money, and it will come at a cost of one thing, and that is your relationships. Any extreme you try to do, looking for higher goals, higher money, higher profits, will always get a compromise with your own personal relationships. You may not be able to give time to your spouse, you may not be able to give more time to your kids, or you will stay away from your parents. There has to be the element of some stress on your relationships, because it is a pending karma. It is the karma that is coming with this conjunction. Hope you are able to find the balance and make the right use of it. This is a good conjunction to have, and it is going to give you a lot of good luck. Hope this video clears most of the doubts or questions that you have in mind related to Jupiter and Rahu conjunction in the nakshatra of Ashwini. I'm going to write down in the description the time frame in which this conjunction is going to be in the year 2023. Namaste. Thank you. Shubhamastu.